Welcome, my great friends. Our lesson today is about the excretion and human urinary system. But firstly, could you please give me some examples for substances you see your body expel them out? When we eat any food, some are digested and the other be undigested, and we see the undigested food in the form of stool. Great. That's the first example. But what is this? This is the urine. Although during our respiration we exhale carbon dioxide. And finally, during the high temperature, your body gets out some water drops on your skin in the form of sweat. All of these wastes are harmful or poisonous, so they must get outside your body. Now, we need to divide these wastes into two types: solid wastes and excretory material. One of them only is considered solid waste, and the rest are excretory materials. Do you think which of them? Yes, the undigested food. So, the solid wastes are the undigested food that's stored in the large intestine till your body gets rid of them. This is part from your digestive system, and this is the large intestine. The undigested food stored in this large intestine will get out your body from this anus, this opening that's called anus. Okay, but what about the excretory material? They are wastes produced inside the body's cells, where the body must get rid of them. And they are three types: carbon dioxide, nitrogenous wastes, excess salts, and excess water. And each waste from them have a specific way to get out from your body. The first one, carbon dioxide, get out through the lungs, and excess salts with water through the skin, but the nitrogenous wastes through the urinary system. We will talk about each one in detail. Let's start. The lungs. We know that we, during our respiration, inhale oxygen and exhale carbon dioxide and water vapor. But how? And how this carbon dioxide and water vapor formed in our body? Let's know. When we inhale the oxygen, the blood takes this oxygen from your lungs to all your body cells to give the cell this oxygen, and cell use this oxygen in the burning of digested food. And as a result of this burning, the carbon dioxide and water vapor is formed. Then the blood take this carbon dioxide and water vapor and back to the lung, and the lung get the carbon dioxide and water vapor out your body during our exhalation. But why the cell do that? Why the cell do this burning? Why? To produce energy, and this so necessary for all our activities and actions. Now you know how the carbon dioxide and water vapor get out your body. The second excretory material was the excess salts with water. This is your skin. If we magnify section from your skin, we will see this form, and we will find this part that's called sweat glands. This gland contains the excess salts and excess water. Actually, your body carries the excess salts and excess water that your body doesn't need them to the sweat glands in your skin. Then these glands secrete the excess salts and excess water outside your body in the form of sweat. These are the drops of water that we found on our skin. By this way, your body gets rid of the excess salts and excess water. The third and finally wastes were the nitrogenous wastes that get out of the body through the urinary system. But what are nitrogenous wastes? Let's know. Your mom said that you have to eat chicken, meat, or even beans. Any food contains protein because this protein is so important for your growth and your health and repairing any cutting, repairing tissue. But how your body gets the benefit from this protein? Although after digestion food, the blood carries the protein to all your body cells, and inside each cell, the proteins break down, and as a result of this breaking down, some substances produced as waste of this breaking down, such as the urea and uric acid. Urea and uric acid are examples for the nitrogenous wastes. So, what are the nitrogenous wastes? The nitrogenous wastes, like urea and uric acid, they are the wastes that result from the breaking down of protein inside the cell. Now, we need to know how your body gets rid of these nitrogenous wastes. Excellent. Through the urinary system. And this system is responsible for clarifies your blood from any wastes. Nitrogenous wastes, excess salts, excess water, or even any drugs or toxins and so on. But what does this system consist of? It consists of two kidneys, two ureters, urinary bladder, urethra. These two kidneys are bean-shaped organ located on both sides of the backbone. Then these two ureters are two long tubes that connect the two kidneys to the urinary bladder. Then the urinary bladder, this is the balloon-like sac. Then finally the urethra. This is the part which extends from the urinary bladder and open outside the body. And this is the artery and vein of this urinary system. This red artery carries the blood containing nitrogenous wastes to the two kidneys. The kidneys take the blood and filter the blood from urea, uric acid, excess salts, and other wastes material. The kidneys collect all of these wastes in the form of urine. Now, the blood is pure. So, this blue vein carries the pure blood, which is filtered by the two kidneys to the heart, which pumps it to the other body parts. Then, these two ureters transfer the urine from the two kidneys to the urinary bladder. This urinary bladder stores urine temporarily until it's released outside the body through urethra. This urethra that allows urine to pass outside the body. By this way, the urinary system gets rid of the nitrogenous wastes as urea and uric acid in the form of urine. That's it. See you.